Today we're going to install a B&B 4-inch exhaust system on the Kenny Wade Shepherd's 2004 F350 crew cab. What we're doing is we're actually spraying some simple green on there, which essentially is slippery, and it just makes it easier for us to remove the hangers. Okay, now that we've released all of our hangers, the last thing we're going to do is just remove our two front bolts that go to the primary pipe, and that way everything will release all the weight off of the vehicle. Slide it forward and see if we can get it out in one piece. I don't know if we can or not. Here's a nice saw. That was pretty easy. What we've done is we put the stock system next to the B&B system. And besides the fact of the quality, the first thing you see is the beautiful polished stainless steel. What's interesting here is I've taken some micrometers, and I'll just show you this. The factory exhaust system, actually, although the factory calls it a 3.5, where you have these tight bends, it actually measures only 3¼ inches. So although on the straights we get as high as 3.5, because of these bends, you know, like they say, you're only as strong as the weakest link. So with 3¼ inch bends, this really does a killer. What B&B has done is they've come out with a true mandrel bend. So the entire system, no matter where you measure it, it always measures out at 4 inches. Even on the corners, as you'll see, even on the tight bend, it measures exactly, look at that, 4001. Talk about quality. Everywhere we go, everywhere we measure, it always comes out to exactly a 4-inch exhaust system. We have a high flow muffler here, polished stainless steel again. This muffler, you'll notice, is a little bit smaller than factory, but it's going to give us the same idle quality in terms of sound until we go wide open. When we go full throttle, we're going to get that nice, good grunt, that American muscle. Not only is B&B known for their 4-inch exhaust system, but check out this quality. They actually start polishing all the way at the bend. So we have a polished, not only do we have a polished tip, but we also have a polished pipe all the way. That means when a guy pulls up behind this truck, he's going to be all polished. He's going to see the whole polished look. That really talks about their B&B's quality and their attention to detail. And again, they cap it off with a polished stainless steel 5-inch tip. I think it's going to make this truck look awesome. I know it's going to sound even better. What we're going to do is we're going to start from the front and work our way back. The first thing we're going to do is put our primary tube in. So I got the first hanger pushed in here a little bit, and now I got my one bolt. Now I'm going to go to the other side right here. Now we're not going to tighten this up yet because we want to make sure the exhaust is all in line. And because the exhaust comes in pieces, you know, in a perfect world, it'd be nice to have one big piece exhaust system, but that doesn't make it too easy to ship. So what B&B does is they give you nice precision cut parts that have been properly flanged, but they put it in sections so it's UPSable. That makes it easier for you and I to install it. Due to the efficient design of the B&B muffler, it's a lot shorter and compact. So what we're going to do here is we're going to move this hanger from the front position to the back position. We're going to slide these individual pieces on and just keep building it like an erector set, and then when we get the whole system put up, then we can actually align the exhaust. So I'm going to slide 2 pieces on at one time just to get a visual idea of what I'm doing here. Let me grab my clamp, put it the same way as the other one. And you'll see as we build the exhaust, it gives us the leverage to move the exhaust over where it belongs. We're going to put the hangers on down here. So we're just going to push this on. And the back hangers we're going to actually install while it's up in the vehicle. And Martin's going to help me, so hold it back there, Martin. Okay, we got the front muffler clip on. And now we're going to the back one. And then we're going to this side. Right in the face. Okay. Okay, so we're now going to put the rear tailpipe on. A little persuasion. There we go. Okay. Easy. Okay, so we got our tip mount. Now the last thing to do is we just got to line up the hanger. So we're going to push our hanger on. And there you go. And now you'll see back here the tip is pretty much positioned. But what we're going to do now is we're going to tighten all the muffler pieces. And as we tighten all the pipes, it's going to make a perfect alignment. And we'll be able to set exactly where our tip discharges. Now we're going to see what this boy will make for power. We just installed the B&B exhaust system, and we're ready to make our dyno pull. Let's see what kind of power we made with that B&B. There's nothing better than going 100 miles an hour on the dyno. Wow. This exhaust system gave us a 27 horsepower increase, 66 foot-pounds of torque. This daily driver will now make 348 horsepower and 537, almost 538 foot-pounds of torque. That's not a bad gain. A simple exhaust system goes right on, required no welding, simple hand tools. This is going to be a Corvette killer. I'm impressed.